Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, what it do, man? It's Sleepest Shuttleworth the God, aka LB, aka nigga want to get on this nap right now. But duty calls, Ring Gang in the building, Thursday night rants. We back at it. Got everybody in here tonight, or mostly everybody. I know that Thursday lineup been a bitch last couple of weeks.
No.
It's like niggas, no music either. Like, what the fuck y'all here? Nah, it's been too much shit going on to be talking about music, man. So like we got y'all. Don't worry. Like We'll be back with the music, but like boxing has been boxing lately. But yeah, we back here. Thursday night, ringgangradio.com. What it do?
Yes, sir. Ring Gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega P, Bodega Box in the building. My bad, my apologies. The weather's been fucking me up, but I'm still punching back. So I got me some ginger ale right now, some lemon tea with honey, got some saltine crackers. So I'm here. I'm about to rant. Let's get it. Who's banned? No hard pause banned, but I'm just going to say this. If all of this shit that's going on in boxing is got you so heated that you need to feel the need to crash out, take a break from the like. Don't come to the bodega for a week. Like, this shit is not. I assure you, this shit is not that serious. These niggas don't know or care about you. Why are you crashing out for them? Please, like, bro, like. I don't think you realize how silly you look and sound right now. But like, bro, chill. So take a week off from the bodega. Come back when you get your senses together. Please, thank you.
Yo, and that was that was a PSA from Bodega P, man. Yeah,
a lot of goofy ass tweets on the damn timeline about that shit. Like get over it. Fuck.
Yeah, there's a lot, and we'll go more into that too. But last, but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's fly? It's Conscience Pilot, the West Coast Avenger. Uno numero contendre. Let's get it. Let's run it. Champs here.
This motherfucker visited the Spanish side of Vegas with that.
Hey, hold on. Hey, salute Miss 702. We appreciate it. What it do? I mean, we still gonna talk about music tonight because we can't avoid the whole Drake, Kendrick, and all that shit. So we still gonna talk about music, but it's just far as the whole playlist battle, dropping music, like this, that ain't tonight. But yeah, we still gonna talk about music. So y'all drop y'all questions and all that shit. But we gonna get it in for boxing first. And what it do, Blazing Killer, man. Salute,
Blazing Killer. But yeah, that's Conscious Pie. He elevated above the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he's in a different time zone, but where he's at. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So
in the pilot verse,
yeah, pilot verse. Just like the nigga that on Instagram that I be following with this sneaky verse and shit. Like that nigga be having me dying, that's a funny ass nigga, Pilot might need to get into his own pilot verse show. But yeah, man. Like LB said, boxing's been boxing lately. Like, it's just boxing, but music too. Like, yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on. Because, like I said, sometimes you have these little slow periods and shit like that. And then when boxing starts getting hot, not just with the matchmaking and stuff like that, it just seems like the fuckery just comes, no. And yesterday was just like a double scoop of fuckery, like pure fuckery, like. And we'll get into both incidents, but the one that's like super fuckery right now, and of course we've talked about this before. We talked about the fight, the previews, all that shit. Is one Ryan Garcia. Salute Rob D. And Miss 72. Like, yeah, we definitely got you on some Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Tubi suggested. Well, Tubi, I don't watch no damn Tubi. Tubi's a little bit too lowbrow for me.
Hey, fuck that, nigga. Wait. Put respect on Tubi name, nigga. Chill. Like, they be showing, like, all the top-ranked fights, HBO fights, like, all day. Like, bro, like, nah. Like, Tubi get love, bro.
I'm not talking about that shit, my nigga. I'm talking about the movie.
Tubi has a lot of silly Tubi has a lot of silly stuff, though, too. So.
It do, but it got a lot of good shit, too. It's like niggas just focus on the damn silly shit. Like niggas hating on Planet Fitness. Like niggas be talking about like, oh, the bagels and pizza. Like, why your fat ass at the gym at 6 o'clock in the evening anyway? Like, the shit is packed with motherfuckers who ain't training, just want to be seen. So how would you even know about that shit? Real niggas ain't there for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You feel me?
Well, real niggas ain't.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's the shit that's advertised. You know what I'm saying?
They
advertise that shit. Oh, free pizza and bagels and ice cream. Well, just like
yeah,
that.
because they know who, and they know exactly who they're targeting. The people who go to the gym for a membership in, January 1st ass niggas, and they're out the gym by March. They know what they're doing. It's marketing. But it's like niggas who don't even work out hard fucking take that shit serious.
I mean, I do, and that's an affront to me. Like, I can't.
Man, because you take everything serious, because you an old nigga. You just you be just angry for no reason. Like,
well, no, I take my physical fitness serious. So niggas go in there.
That's marketing. Like, who show up seriously to train at fucking like come on, like really, like.
And you can't even lift heavy. Like what niggas go in there and they trying to lift something and they make one sound. That stupid alarm goes off. You're like, woo, 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 woo.
I see niggas lift heavy all the time. I don't know how this. Florida is different when it comes to shit like that. Like, no one be stressing none of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But then I'm 2 a.m., 1 a.m. during or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it might be a little different. I mean, my gym.
But I've been at the gym all times of the day, so I've seen what be in there. That's why when y'all niggas be on some 6 o'clock, 5, I be like, you can't be serious.
I mean, nigga,
if you're trying to see the hoes, yeah. If you're trying to see the hoes, yeah.
I mean,
perfect
I go early in the morning and I go at dinner time. I mean, those are the two times, bro. Like, I mean, I see hoes in both periods. If I, but,
yeah, you will.
You know what I'm saying, though. But yeah, though, yeah, we got you with some suggestions, though. Because I know Mr. 72, she probably wants the Tubi original movie suggestions, not the top ranked, Tubi suggestions, my nigga. So that's you know what I'm saying.
You see McGraw Ave, Miss 702? Like, I mean, what else I could say? Like,
you know what I'm saying, though. But we definitely got some other suggestions, though. But yeah, man, like I said, boxing's been boxing. Ryan Garcia, Ryan Garcia's been, has been having this little victory lap. Showing up on every goddamn thing, rapping, meeting fucking Trump, and doing.
Hey, y'all let Crawford do it.
Doing all this shit for Trump.
That was a little too much Uncle Wanning for me. Like,
yeah,
that was a little T.O.
Yeah, T.O. like yeah. Dude was wilding. Yeah, dude has been wilding out, and he's been. In Deion Sanders' locker room, shadow boxing the players, all this. He's been everywhere, like milking. Like, this is his.
Yeah, that Colorado player was kind of decent, for a football player.
Yeah, he was. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, when I first seen it, I was like, yo, why is he doing a better job of staying like cutting off the ring than Haiti said? Like,
but
I was like, even the way he threw the right hand, like.
Yeah, but shit's crazy. But it all came crashing down yesterday, and this was right after the fuckery with Canelo and Oscar and all that, which we'll get into in a little later. Where Dan Raphael, let out the tweet that Ryan Garcia failed his drug test, and he tested positive for Ostarine. And I know what the fuck is Ostarine? Well, Ostarine is a
turn you to an ostrich.
Stupid. Ostarine, though, it's a SARM. It's basically a steroid without the harsh side effects of steroids. If you want to simplify it, but Ostarine is.
So it's a steroid without steroids.
Yeah, the scientific stuff. It doesn't bind to the androgen receptors that might give you the greasy skin or losing the hair or shrink your balls, that type of shit. But it right now it's not approved by the FDA. It's basically laboratory shit. Like, you can buy this shit easy. Like, you can go on the internet and type in Ostarine, and it'll take you to a warehouse where you can buy a bottle of that shit for $120. The drops or the capsules, nigga. It's very. That's why these fighters and athletes, get on it. In boxing, we had two recent. In boxing, we had Butte get disqualified for tested positive, and then Amir Khan tested positive for it after he got his ass whooped from Kell Brook. He got a 2-year ban, but that pretty much got him into retirement, anyways. So now,
we weren't trying to see Amir Khan anymore after that.
Yeah, I mean, no one was trying to see Amir Khan after that fight too, but I guess they needed the one last fucking hurrah.
They did it for the culture, and just if you even think about coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, wait. Hey, salute. What it do, Rob D? Man, don't feel right not going to the gym this week. Under the weather, but clearing up. Hey, man, feel better, bro. I've been going to the gym for you, so I've been to the gym 3 times this week with Park. I've been 5 times, so I'll work out for you, bro. You cool. Ring Gang cares. Kang Sung, salute. What it do? Henny God, what it do? K Dot over waffle colored boy. Damn, I don't know. Y'all niggas is getting too y'all kind of really hating light skins a little too much right now. I don't know. Last night, man. Boro was def on that pack in that Montana, that little.
Yeah.
And King Sung finishing the goddamn MK1 story mode Tuesday morning, 119 hours. Good Lord. Nigga, do you live in another realm? What the fuck? But yeah, my bad, Pat. I ain't want that shit to just pile up.
No. I get you though. But now, when that was revealed, and then Jake Donovan, of course, people don't trust Dan Raphael all that much. Although Dan Raphael's usually sources are pretty good. But when Jake Donovan confirmed that, then that shit that shit blew the fuck up.
Yeah, we needed Jake for that cosign on that. Hold on.
Yeah. And then, of course, Mike Compinger, he reported 40 minutes mad late and put on the ESPN site and shit like that. Nigga, he's always fucking late though. But yeah, all of a sudden, if people weren't crashing out before, people were crashing the fuck out after this. I mean, the boxers themselves, they were all crashing out. You had fucking Eli, punk ass. Well, I don't ever trust Vada. Vada.
You talking about Ellie Setback?
Yeah,
No, I just saw randomly. I just saw earlier.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
He's a fan. He's not a reporter. But
Yeah, even boxers were telling him to cut the shit, and this motherfucker was just out here doubling down.
Yeah. It was Haney, but also I just saw a post on USA Times. Literally, this just popped out. USA Times had a post and it said Ryan Garcia tested positive, and it said comma. Devin Haney's trainer is close with Vada. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, and that's
I saw that on USA Times. A legit, that's a credible, source.
And the funny thing is too is Ryan didn't test. I mean, Australian was not the only one. He also got screened for an nandrolone metabolite. So pretty much in that one is
that's made in the lab.
Yeah, that's a lab. That's
synthetic. Made in the lab.
Yeah, so you can't get tainted from that. That's a motherfucker. If that's in your system, you took that shit. So it's so all of a sudden, all this is setting off, and you have and that's the thing that's been pissing me off is all there's legit media people, because Ryan Garcia is one of the 6 fighters in boxing that actually brings in casuals to this sport.
Yeah,
and some of these, in most of Ryan's fans,
and hold up. In the case of Ryan, it's a lot of times it's for the worse, because some of these people are idiots.
Yeah, they're fucking dummies. There's a whole bunch, because Ryan also taps into the MMA fan base, and good Lord, they were on one. Some of the stuff that I saw.
And Andrew Tate's under his post saying they're gonna get you.
Yeah.
They first they take your then they take your wealth and all this bullshit, all the one eye open shit.
That TikTok fan base is a gift and a curse. It's a gift. They're very engaging. They're very engaging and supportive, but they're also not the sharpest tools in the shed either. So
hell no. And they're and then of course you have his new Mexican supporters, and some of them have actually been going new. I mean, nigga, I'm keeping it
facts.
They're actually going into Dan Raphael's inbox. They're threatening him. One threat is yo, Like if you're right, if you're right, I'll pay you $20. If not, you gotta let me rub you down. That type of shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this shit today? Like
what? Huh?
Yeah, no,
What?
Dan Raphael posted a screenshot of someone actually saying that to him. Like, it's one of the wildest shits. I was like, yo, like, motherfuckers is straight up crashing. And then you have probably the worst of it with Tank. Now, Tank, obviously, he lives on Twitter now. Like, Twitter figures, like as the fight goes, I mean, Tank is already...
He tweets and deletes. Put it that way.
I mean, and Tank has already have his own tweeting all this personal shit with Floyd Mayweather. Some people think it's, legit. Some people think it's in between. I think it's in between because Tank and Floyd don't rock with each other. It's really true. Like,
I know because niggas is like, it's time for them to promote the fight. Yeah. And I get it, but like, I feel you, Pat. Like, if two niggas got to be cordial and they don't fuck with each other, whenever they have a little dispute, these niggas gonna be swinging a little harder than normal niggas who fuck with each other.
I mean, Tank's dad was calling, Bill Haney was calling him a monkey. Come on, I know he's called himself a name, but it runs deep a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because ever since Haney lost, Tank was on his celebrating like it was his win.
Yeah, like it was his birthday and shit. Like that motherfucker, and then all of a sudden he was like, nah, that nigga didn't cheat, And then this motherfucker is, everyone is and he's going at it with people on Twitter. Like, Tank is a funny motherfucker though, because he was straight up one shot in. Like ethering niggas like left and right, like this shit is fucking.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Eddie Hearn was about the only one who kind of like stood up to him a little bit.
Yeah,
everybody else was getting bodied.
Yeah, like and then Clarissa, she Clarissa because he had issues with Clarissa because Clarissa said Shakur would always beat Tank like 10 out of 10 times, and Tank crashed out over that, and they're going back and forth.
Only because she kind of brought it up and shit though, like. I don't think he wasn't aiming for her, like.
But he was like, I don't like you any damn way, and that fucking picture of you on your counter was whack too. Like all that was like, yeah, that motherfucker was. Like,
I mean, because at that point you already know, like, fuck it, like I'm gonna just spaz out, nigga. I mean, who you talking to, nigga.
Yeah, and then Clarissa was like, "What's your size? Puny?" Like, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, they was like,
"Nah, go deal with that nigga that dropped you in sparring, ma. Like, you can't be talking about niggas is small and shit. Like, we seen you get dropped and sat on your fat ass. Like, nah, nigga, chill." Like,
yeah, it's just like so many people are just crashing out over all this because I mean, Tank was blaming Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn was like, "Listen, like you lost your head there, mate. Like nah."
Yeah. It's like I'll knock you as clean off. Like, so on the step ladder, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like they was going back and forth. Like, okay, I can fucks with this energy.
Yeah, like it's like it's brought all this extra energy, and then you have like obviously like the Haney fans that are pissed about it. I mean, personally, like Ryan's a bitch ass nigga. Like, there's no question about that now. Like. That motherfucker.
But allegedly, I mean, you need the B sample, right?
Yeah.
Are we just gonna just say fuck it, like
the B sample? Ah, yes, yeah, that B sample.
And there's a conspiracy, Haney. I mean, again, like I mentioned, the USA Times, and there are not other people that say it. That Haney, Victor Conte, his strength conditioning coach, who obviously we know Victor Conte well, is close with Vada, so they mixed, they might have mixed something in the drink, like Panama.
I don't think it's that deep where they're trying to make Ryan Garcia pop dirty. Like, the motherfucker is manic on his own time. Like, and
you see that shit Robert Easter Jr. posted, right?
Yeah, I saw it. He's like, they said he's trying to get me. They had to run that shit back. He said,
and that's a motherfucker who used to look ripped, yo. Like,
yeah.
Like Robert Easter, like how the hell he was making?
Yeah, that motherfucker was fighting at 130, 135, like 135. Yeah, like that was like
ripped. And just like, geez, like
yeah, that shit.
Like I feel like this is like the X-Men episode. Like all these cameos, like spoiler, my bad.
Yeah.
All these boxes are just showing up. like why the fuck is Robert Easter talking?
Yeah, like
I know what the fuck with Robert Easter.
Yo, Pratt, watch the X-Men episode. You'll get it, nigga. You'll be like,
I'm gonna watch that shit tonight, though. But yeah, though, it's just like everyone was making their appearances. Like Twitter was hot. Like, Haney fans are like, and you have Haney fans like throwing, like, want to meet up with Ryan fans and throw hands. Like, the energy is just absolutely nuts right now with this. And then you have Ryan, who's out there, as King P says, acting like a mook, like out there, like first of all, he doesn't know what Austrian does, but then rattles off what Austrian does for you, and then says, like, if mentions something about being gay if he's on there or some horse shit. I didn't know.
He was like, people was digging up the old tweets. There's like, hold on, didn't you say this?
He said about Alicia Baumgartner.
Yeah. If you take this, then he say, if I take this, I'm gay. Like, it's like, and now niggas is like, hold on, didn't you? Like, that's why you don't say no shit like that, because motherfucker be like, hold on, you said you would suck what if you found out what? Like, you would kiss who? Because you what? Like, nigga, like, here.
Yeah, and then of course you have Ryan's father pretty much blaming, Victor Conte, made him pop Drake because they don't like my son and shit like that. It's just like it's like
conspiracy, bro.
It's like the whole boxing world just decided, to like lose their good fucking sense. Like
so it's like the boxing Infinity Wars or some shit. Like somebody really need to just make a poster with like the steroid samples and Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney right now with the rest of the boxers that tweeted in the background or some shit. Because like, this is crazy.
No, it is crazy. I mean, but now with this one, as we mentioned before, the B sample has to, he has 10 days to do it. And obviously, I mean, like I said, no one in boxing has ever truly been cleared by their B sample. At least I don't remember the last time that's even happened. So it's like it was.
I say that for timing.
Once in a while, you'll get a missing B sample. Dillian White.
Yeah, that one.
Still looking for that one.
And that was
the funny thing. Find that shit.
Because the funny thing too, because I remember, because I know LB, because I thought Rivas would actually beat that.
Oh yeah, God damn.
And then fucking Dillian White puts on probably the best boxing performance of his fucking career, and even gets up from an uppercut knockdown, which he doesn't do. Yeah, like So that
was a great fucking day of boxing, though, bro. Like, cause we had that. Then we had Pacquiao Thurman card later that night.
Yeah.
But y'all niggas wouldn't let me get my credit for Dillian White winning because the damn B sample. Like,
and I was pissed. I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, because I was like, Rivas should have won that fight, but they never. But the fucked up thing is, Rivas never got that loss removed. So
they just hope we forget about it. I was like, well, see if he could fight for a Bridgerweight title and see if that placates him. Then it's like that shit just continued another saga because I'll never forget the whole.
Yeah.
What it was, it's like, I think fucking Rome hit me up first, like, hey, like, who's these niggas to bet on? Like, I'm like, hold on. Then Pat hit me up like, hey, these Bridgerweight niggas is throwing. Then this nigga's like, yo, these niggas is getting at it. So yeah, man. But shout outs to Rivas wherever he is. Fuck it.
Well, he's retired now because he picked up more retinal injuries in that fight.
Damn.
Yeah. So yeah,
I didn't even know that, bro.
Yeah, he's done now. I mean, that's the whole reason why he could never go into the U.S. because he always had these retina issues. And I think in the one time they fought in the U.S. when I went up to upstate New York, I was like, okay, this motherfucker could do something. But yeah, his retinas kept on tearing, so that's the end of his career.
That was with the Brian Jennings fight?
Yeah, that was the Brian Jennings. And that shit was hard, too. Like, that was
it was, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like all the B samples, and now it's going to be like, okay, what are they going to do with this B sample? Because if the B sample is tested and it comes back with all this stuff, then it's going to be a no contest. Although personally, it should be a DQ loss, and then maybe DraftKings might kind of, honor my bets, the 2 bets I made on that shit because,
Oh God, how about the niggas who already made bread off Ryan Garcia? That ain't happening, nigga.
As somebody who likes to, gamble as well, that shit ain't fucking happening. Just chalk it up as a loss and move on.
Hey, bro, like.
Nigga,
I mean, niggas who get bank off Ryan Garcia winning, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine IRS or somebody hit them up like, hey, You know that 4,600 you won off of Ryan Garcia? Yeah, you got to get that back. Yeah, we'll give you the 250 you spent. But we need that whole. Like, nah, that's not happening, nigga. Fuck that.
And it shouldn't, because I mean, Pat, you made money off of Kusamanu, and then that was changed.
I sure the fuck did.
The game is the game. You shouldn't have to give your money back for that. So the game is the game.
I feel like Ryan might have a lawsuit on him because he won 10 mil off two, right? So like,
oh yeah. See, Ryan now
he might get hold. He might get hold for sure.
Yeah, Ryan's in a position to get sued stupid now. Like, I mean, number one, I mean,
you bet on yourself and you cheated.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan. I mean, obviously the no contest, and then the loss will be removed from Devin's record. He's gonna be fined. He's gonna be suspended. I'm pretty sure Devin is going to sue the fuck out of him, because who comes in overweight and pops dirt? Like, honestly, that's a special kind of fuckery, because I don't even know. I can't even think off the top of my head a fighter who came in overweight and popped dirty for something. Like, I can't even remember that. It's usually one or the other. Usually, like, both.
Unless you do it 2 different times, like Neri.
Well, yeah, you do it 2 separate times, like Neri, but never at once.
Hold on, Ryan Garcia is like, he's already like on the pound for pound scumbag list. He's like number top 5 now.
Yeah, like honestly, like, because usually when you do both things in one fight, that means either you gave fuck all, or you just wanted to, you just wanted to let the world burn in some fashion, or let someone else's world burn in some fashion.
My thing is, I mean, Ryan, like, a lot of the goodwill lost to me because I don't take steroids in combat sports where you kill somebody. I take as a no-no, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's also extra fucked up because, I consider him and Haney were childhood friends. I mean, they grew up kind of together in the amateurs, like, picture while they're young, knew each other since they were 10 years old. It's kind of fucked up.
They're supposed to be the new Oscar and Shane.
It's kind of like an Oscar and Shane situation, right? Because Oscar and Shane fought when they were young, right? A few times or whatever. And, Shane popped dirty, but it wasn't as brutal. I mean, you might have ruined a kid you've known for, 15 years. You might have ruined his career maybe with this beating. Like, that's pretty fucked up move, if you ask me. And again, I was happy about the Ryan win, but yeah, this guy.
Yeah, but Shane, because funny things too, Shane never popped dirty per se, but because he was on that designer shit. Like, Shane had to admit.
He had to admit it on the Buckle stand, on the Buckle.
Yeah. Because he was on that cream and clear shit, and and there was.
Hey, remember, this nigga was at 154 benching 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because 135, he was like a different quick ass.
Yeah, 135, he was still benching 400.
One of the best lightweights of all time. To me, in my eyes, he's one of the best lightweights, arguably.
Yeah, no, Shane Mosley was that dude, but yeah, like that shit was insane. Like, he was benching like almost like 3 times his fucking weight. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then because I remember the Boxing Talk interviews. Like, he 154, the whole. He bench pressing 400. Like, I don't think people know how heavy 400 pounds is. Mm-hmm. Like, 400 pounds is like fucking ridiculous. Especially you're just 154. You're not even a heavyweight putting that up.
Yeah,
no. The 400.
What'd you say, P?
Ridiculous.
No, I was gonna say he said I don't know how LB said people don't understand how crazy that is. No, it's fucking crazy just thinking about that. 450 pounds, like,
yeah.
Are you 154?
Yeah, that motherfucker was super strong.
Look, I just hit 260 last night, like, on the bench. Like, I hit that shit in a minute. Like fuck. Like, I just can't imagine 400. Like,
I mean, the only things I do with 400 are my legs and my deadlifts. Those are the only currently right now that are over 400 that I actually do. Like, and that shit is fucking heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I tell people, as soon as you hit like 285, 290, that's when it's like you real weight. Like that shit.
That's when you gotta make sure everything is on some stabilized shit. Like,
Yeah, like your form is perfect. Like,
right.
I could do leg press 7 plates now 10 times. Good Lord. You got motherfucking jackrabbit legs.
And Chris Brand says, Ryan, a moist bocce boy.
Oh yeah, I missed some of the comments. Yeah, salute Chris Brand. What it do? Belly, if Hearn could bribe Vada, he'd have done it for Conor Ben.
I mean, and that's the thing
I mean,
too.
you're lying, bro.
I know Hearn too is one of the ones. I mean, I know that's why Hearn is like,
salute Kev.
and that's why Hearn went that tank like that, because he was like, yeah, I had nothing to do with this shit. I'm not his fucking promoter. You know, it's like, and then
Tank is like, fuck that. Like all y'all over there. Like if you the zone, you over there.
And the funny thing is too is, and then people don't understand is like, well, if he popped dirty before and after the fight, why don't they release the results like before he got in the ring? Because it doesn't work like that, people. Like it doesn't like you need 70 like even Ellaby had to drop some knowledge on this. Like, yeah, you take the drug test, it's not gonna take 24 hours to turn around. Like it takes like at least 3 days, you know, for them to do what they gotta do to make sure you got it. And
yeah, so maybe we need to do boxing differently.
You know,
do we need to get some type of finalization on the test before we have these guys fight? Like, it's a good question now.
I mean, at least with that, I mean, that's actually, I mean, it's normal. I mean, it wasn't like the Alicia one where they took that shit because she was still in competition. She took that shit well before and she popped dirty and they hid that shit and she went into the ring with Shorty and, you know, she won Detroit. But, you know, that was because she popped dirty way before the fight and it was during when the fight could have been canceled, you know. And,
that's horrible. That's low key worse.
Yeah, that was worse. But this one is like, I mean, I'm pretty sure the Haney.
I see why Clarissa Shields was getting at her now.
Yeah, that's why Clarissa Shields was getting at her. That's why Alicia was getting at Ryan, and yeah, like it was like a whole bunch of like, you know.
Yeah, I'd be like those, like
you, yes, you,
the Spider-Man meme. Like,
yeah.
Like, look, bitch, you gonna get at me? Like, your fight actually could have been stopped. Like.
Yeah.
like, come on, like, but it was like, nah, let her get this homecoming check, da.
Yeah.
Oh, so what's the update on this New York Philly game? Yeah, y'all, you said it's crazy.
Oh yeah, this game's crazy. Yeah. No, it's just going back and forth. It's like Bo Holyfield 3 type, you know, that kind of war back and forth war. That's all.
Ah, damn, like sounds like a good ass fucking game.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight. It's a good game.
I think it said it's like Bo Holyfield 3. Nigga, that's like the most random.
Because I'll tell him,
who the fuck?
It's like a heavyweight fight. Yeah, it's like a heavyweight classic.
He said a good heavyweight fight, but not a classic one, but a good one. Like,
right. You know,
so I was just talking about Foreman Lyle the other day with somebody.
Good, you know, you got, and I was talking. Funny things too is also I was talking about Bo Galata 1 and 2 the other day too, because I got asked a question about Riddick Bowe and why he was talking so slow. So I had to I
got asked about Riddick Bowe as well. Like, what is it with Riddick Bowe this week, son?
I don't know, but it was just like, yeah,
I forgot Bo heavy. Yeah, Bo kind of gets overlooked in the heavyweight picture all the time, but that's just my opinion. But
yeah, it was funny too, because I was like, it was such a random question, but you know, it was an innocent question. So I was like, yeah, the reason why I talk slow is because Andrew Galata dented his brain, and there's like, what does that mean? So I sent the links to both Bo Galata 1 and 2, and came back to me. I was like, okay, I got it. I got it.
Dented the brain, among other things.
Yeah, seriously, like, you know. Yeah, I always say too, Bo Galata 2 especially is a top 5 heavyweight fight of the 90s. Like that shit was beyond brutal. That was sick. Like, but that was one of those fights. Bo took one of the worst beatings I've ever seen without somebody collapsing or dying. Like, you know, you don't get hit 400. You don't get hit with 400 punches in 9 rounds. You think you're coming out there as is. Like you coming there, that shit. Something came and went after that. Like you done.
Yeah, facts.
You know, but that's just tie it back to Devin. That's what I worry about now, because I mean, obviously, as we all saw, Devin Haney was dazed, bloodied, you know, knocked down 3 times. You know, dude got put through a lot. So, like I said, that's why I said, yeah, that lawsuit is coming for Ryan Garcia, you know, and some other things like, and you know, but the thing with Devin is, did it cost him something in this fight? Because as we mentioned before, because I mean, he has Mandos coming up, and Mandos that might actually really try to punch right through him now, because they realize like, oh shit, I got taxed. You know, it's like,
that's the thing. When somebody sees you vulnerable, everybody look at you as food, and even the shit that wouldn't normally look at you as food, start looking at you as like, you look like a sandwich. He eat food. He like, and you don't want that. Like,
yeah, it was like
the cheetahs and hyenas can look at you as food. The lions can look at you as food. But when like the gazelles and the water buffalo look at you as food,
yeah, and then some shit will go left. But I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, right? I'm pretty sure Devin now is probably suspended for like at least 120 days because of that beating he took.
Yeah.
But Sandor Martin is waiting for him as his Mando. So, and Sandor Martin obviously is a good fighter. So we'll see how that's gonna play out though. But yeah, it was just like I never seen so much fuckery within 24 hours of all this shit going on. Like, and Ryan doesn't seem to be taking it seriously, but he'll be taking it seriously too when he gets served. Him and Oscar get served. And speaking of that, that's a good fucking segue into Oscar because.
Wait, hold on. Poll topic.
Poll topic. My bad. Poll topic time.
Yeah, that Ryan Garcia pilot. Step into the pilot verse. Unless he had he feeding the puppies or some shit. Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, private chat. You said be right back.
I'll see if I can find it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a smart guy.
That's a random ass song, nigga.
No, because when King P spoke, I remember the picture he put up a few weeks ago, and somebody commented, "Smart guy looking at."
Yeah, no, I was like, I heard that one a lot as growing up, so I was like,
But you did look like that nigga though.
Yeah.
Like he grew up and was like, all right, I'm getting bitches now. Shit. And I'm smart.
It got ended prematurely. Did you find it, P? Or what?
My fucking here we go.
I got it.
Does Ryan Garcia Twitter poll for today? You know what I'm saying? We had to take advantage. The streets is wanting to know. Does Ryan Garcia popping dirty change your perception of his fight with Devin Haney? Yes, no, or not really. We got 79 votes so far. Please keep voting. Keep voting. 53% said yes. 25% said no, and 22% said not really.
See, I added not really. I added not really because I can see a not really option because I've seen people's some people's response to it is a not really vibe. That's why I added that one because I just could have said yes or no, but I felt like the not really was.
No, I voted not really as well, bro. I seen it like because I feel like not really like. I mean, he's still a C-level fighter. Now he's a C-level fighter. That's a piece of shit. Like Devin Haney still ain't know how to avoid the fucking left hook that was telegraphed and there for him all night.
Yeah, I know people say the first left that landed hurt him, but it just kept landing. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the one thing. Like people just gotta just understand our perspective from it. Like, like even Tech said it like over and over and over. Like, bro, like.
No, not me. I picked yes, because like I said,
we know.
Yeah, you blow weight and then you get PEDs. You don't get no. I don't care about no fucking breakdown or anything like that. What you got come with? All I know is that motherfucker was cheating. That motherfucker came in there he didn't want to win honorably. That motherfucker he didn't want to become a champion. He wanted there to cheat. I'll cut all that bullshit out. You know what I mean? So like, nah.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like I can't erase what I saw. Like that's like when it's like those court shows where like the defense will say something and they be like, well, the so-and-so would have never did this if they did it. And then the judge is like, hey, he'll tell the jury, hey, disregard the last comments. But it's like, nigga, I just heard this shit, bro. Like it's still gonna be in the back of your mind, even though the fucking judge say disregard that shit. You're gonna be like, huh, what? So that's what it is. Like
and then salute Erwin with Hearn. Hello, conscious pilot. Devin fought stupid. Ryan cheated in every way possible. Two things are right.
Salute Erwin with Hearn.
So hey, what did do Erwin with her? Yeah, two retards. Like, I mean, because it's like one person being bad and another person being bad with it, but in another aspect. Like, you can say, oh yeah, he's officially bad, you know, because he didn't cheat, but you cheated yourself in the gym with that fucking horrible defense, bro. Like, I just can't get over that, nigga. You can't get spammed with fireballs in Street Fighter 2, and then I mean, and you the World Warrior or some shit. Like, bro, shit.
Motherfucker, Mortal Kombat got the game Genie Shark code in that motherfucker, and then you gotta dodge it, you gotta jump or something. They got the they got the
something like. I mean, that's why that's why I'm at with it. Like, two things could be true at the same time. Like, if this was some Gotti Ward or some shit where both guys are seen as on the same level, it wouldn't, like, I don't even think I would look at it so badly. But remember, I say the same thing with the Richardson Hitchens and the Lemos. Like, it's one of those, like, damn, if you're so skilled, you should handle this a little better. Like, so that's how I kind of look at it. But yeah, the punches being harder, yeah, that's the steroids all day. Like, of course, they're gonna affect them. If shit increasing your muscle mass, yeah, you're a fucking asshole, nigga. Like, if you truly cheated, like, yeah, you need your ass whooped for that. Like, you need to get stomped out and thrown down some damn stairs. Right. But that's still, boxing, right? Don't duck with an angle and go right into the punch. I mean, shit like that. So,
but of course, it puts one Oscar De La Hoya in an extremely bad light. Again, like Oscar it's not one thing; it's a motherfucking other with Oscar De La Hoya, because I honestly, on the same day,
especially not even say like 2 hours before, like everybody, the average boxing fan saw this clip. They saw that viral clip of what you're gonna talk about, and then next thing you know, they see fucking Ryan Garcia, his fighter pop.
Oscar is the common denominator between that and this too, because in a way, because obviously they have.
Now he fights Monday.
Huh?
He fights Monday.
that was a
You know what I'm saying? And they had the final press conference between Canelo and Jaime Munguia. And and honestly, that shit doesn't really it wasn't buzzing like that, because number one, the racial element is kind of removed, and Munguia is not necessarily the most. It doesn't have a lot of personality, no
personality. Like, can you remember anything Munguia has said since he didn't get the Golovkin fight?
Munguia not saying anything. I mean, we can't understand what he's saying, so I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying, but
even then, like, get the fuck.
I'm saying there hasn't been like the translator said that. I was like, oh, okay, he's generic.
I still remember the shit Mayorga be saying, bro.
Yeah. Saying like,
so it's like, come on, how long ago was that? Like, what the fuck? Like Munguia, he needs a Angel Garcia, somebody, a Bill Henney, somebody running his mouth, because this kid ain't like no personality. Like, he just show up to fight.
Yeah, and then like I said, for Canelo, it's just business, because Canelo's like, yeah, I don't really hate Munguia. That it's what it is.
No, he's allowing you to duck Benavidez. You love Munguia.
But the problem was Canelo has no love for Munguia's promoter, which is Oscar De La Hoya, his former promoter. And we all heard that they don't fuck with each other. But that shit boiled the fuck over when Oscar got on the mic and decided that he had to kind of assert himself as the top dog. Told pretty much told Canelo, like, you gotta bow down, kiss the ring, bitch, and and then
hold on, what Oscar said was facts though.
It was facts.
Did Canelo not get caught cheating?
Some people tried to dispute it about the Canelo.
People talking about he was angry and talking shit, but we just like, which one is it? Like, y'all, people losing their shit over Ryan Garcia cheating, but y'all just want to forget Canelo cheated.
No, there's legit Canelo fans that act like, oh no, it's the meat. Like, I've seen niggas link the article about the Raiders, going to Mexico eating. Motherfucker, Canelo has a palace. I'm sure he has multiple palaces in Mexico as a high-end chef, but he ate some dirty beef.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then, but because as soon as Canelo started, as soon as Oscar started talking, Like, put some respect on my fucking name. My name is on this fucking company. And like I said, it's facts. And then Canelo, all of a sudden, all that English went out the fucking window, bro. Like cabron, Merico, blah blah blah. Like and his voice got mad high pitched. It had no bass to it. That motherfucker was like, he was pissed.
Yeah, that just symbolized the bitch he is sometimes, because he couldn't hide it in that English. He had to go back to what he know, that fucking broken Spanish, nigga.
Yeah, and then he got up and tried to get in Oscar's face. I'm like, okay. Like, I see Oscar. Oscar got his position too. Like, I saw him. I was like, okay. Like,
man, dude, look, because somebody asked me, like, yo, so who wins if they ever fought in their prime? I'm like, Oscar, bro. Like 154. Like, Canelo gonna fight for like 6 rounds. Oscar gonna fight for 8.
Right.
do with that as you will.
Yeah, like, and people think. I mean, yeah, you think, you see Oscar today. Oscar. He's, he has the gray hair. He's, he gets into a lot of weird shit. He does a lot of weird shit, but that's a bad motherfucker. Like, you're not just gonna run up on Oscar De La Hoya like that. Like, Oscar De La Hoya.
It's a motherfucker who fought Shaq.
Yeah.
You think he gives a fuck about a Canelo? Like,
I should have made
like what has Canelo done to be pumping fear in niggas' hearts like that?
I should have made a poll about who wins between Canelo and Oscar at 154.
Hey, we got Friday, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, and you can tell motherfuckers was feeling it, because that was 2 Twitter polls that go. Oh, you got what? Yeah, it's 2 Twitter polls today that got numbers.
Got decent. Yeah, got good.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, niggas knew.
Yeah, and then Oscar
Couldn't stop laughing when Canelo started getting pissed.
Yeah, because the funny thing is too, because Canelo couldn't calm down. Like, then the motherfucker was like, Rants him. He said he steals from his fighters.
He brought up the utensils.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, and then this motherfucker started some homophobic shit. It's like, yeah, put him in the kitchen, like
he might steal your utensils and stick
it in his ass. Like, that motherfucker was wild out. Yo, Canelo was
you say that.
Yo, Canelo was crashing the fuck out. Like
it's a crash out week for boxing, bro. Like, everybody just crashes.
But that's what Mungi, I mean, like touch upon what LB was saying, that's kind of what was needed for this fight, because again, I felt like the buzzing like for the quote unquote face of boxing. So Oscar probably needed,
and not with the boxing Infinity Wars going on. Well, Oscar you better say something.
Oscar knew, Oscar knew. Okay, I want to get my shit off pause because I'm entitled to, because Canelo been talking shit about me. And also, I need to get this fucking buzz for this fight too.
Yeah. I mean, they probably
all he did is now niggas want to see Canelo versus Oscar more than Canelo versus Munguia.
Right.
We need a time machine for what niggas really want. But hey, hey, what up, Deontay Jones? I don't know if I shouted you out. I just seen it in there. What up? Salute.
But yeah. Funny things too, I think Oscar knew because he sat the fuck down and had that little, smile on his face, like he knew what he fucking did.
He typed that shit up like the night before. He was ad-libbing, because Canelo was like, "You ain't right. You wrote that. You're reading that."
Yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, and Canelo, he had a hard time. Like, bro was like, even the interviews he was doing, even after that, like you saw him on YouTube, like that motherfucker could not stop talking shit. That motherfucker was heated. Like, it was like, and he was talking so much shit that Oscar said, "I got something legal for him," And then Oscar files a cease and desist letter. So that's like some legal shit. So it's like,
because that's defamation, bro. Like, Oscar saying that you cheated for the Golovkin rematch, that's a fact.
Yeah, it is.
It's a fact you don't like to hear, but it's a fact. You saying Oscar stole is defamation. Where's your proof? Like, you're just saying that.
Yeah, because if there's one fighter in this sport that's not fucking broke, it's Saul Canelo Alvarez. That motherfucker, every single episode you've seen with this motherfucker since he signed that $365 million deal with the Zone back then, this motherfucker be driving all these exotic cars and be playing golf like Michael Jordan and shit, nigga. Like, that motherfucker is not hurting for no type of money. Like, he's
look who he fought to get all that money, bro. Like.
Right.
Like, Canelo literally had to sue just so he couldn't fight niggas. Like, bro, like, literally, and you mad at De La Hoya for stealing? Nigga, you stole everybody's time with your fucking bullshit ass fights. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, Munguia! If you don't knock this ginger the fuck out Saturday, jeez.
Yeah, and
Like,
pretty much Munguia,
like man,
yeah, Munguia was like a he was an afterthought. Like, I mean, they did an interview with him. Like, you couldn't get no sound bites from him. Translator couldn't get no sound bites. I'm just here.
he just need to say that and just save it for the ring, because the way Canelo be gassing, like I feel like Canelo just used up 2 rounds already for Saturday just arguing. Like this nigga Canelo gonna gas out in the fourth, bro. Like you think it's gonna be the 6th? All right.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, I mean, they need to do something like that to because interest now because it's still high because all the clips from the stuff are still circulating now, which is good because like I said, nothing was circulating from this shit. Like they had 2 glove off specials on Prime, and barely no one talks about them shits. Like so, they needed some fuckery to set this shit off. You know what I'm saying? But now Canelo's pissed. Munguia is up to it, I'm guessing, but most people are now thinking that Canelo got that motivation to really beat down Munguia, but we'll see how that goes. You know, I think.
What's the prediction poll? The Twitter poll on there.
Canelo Munguia
from Monday.
For Canelo versus Munguia, how does it go? All right, hold on.
Yes, sir.
This one might need a little scrolling. Hold on, let me go. Let me see.
We're going back to the.
Yeah, Walter's number 14 at 135 in that WBA. Crazy. Sorry, hold on.
I got no love for these niggas because they ain't got love for me. Yeah. That's how you gotta feel when you damn shooting up the cheek, nigga.
Damn scroll. All right, let me see.
I'm back to the home.
So
Super Soldier Program, right?
We asked. Wow, they got less votes than the No Way Near It. But anyways,
because no one gives a fuck about this fight.
Who do you got for the Canelo Munguia fight? It's on Twitter. Check us out. You might gotta scroll a little bit, but it's there. And we got 42%. Sorry, we got 42 votes with 74% saying Canelo, Cinnamon Alvarez, and 26 for Jaime Munguia. So 74 for Canelo, 26 for the young Mexican star.
So they're thinking. I mean, like I said, most people. I mean, obviously, either. I mean, us. We all know why because Munguia for all for offensively, he's cool, but defensively he gets hit way too fucking much. And obviously, if you saw the fight with Durianchenko, you'd say like this motherfucker might. There's a good chance that Canelo could probably put his foot in his ass. But then, of course, like I said, there's, Canelo is an old 33. He's not like.
This is 2019 Canelo, maybe 2021 Canelo.
Mm-hmm. But no, this is Canelo. This is Canelo that has like 60 something fights. Up. He's gone up. He's gone up from 140 to 175. Like he has a lot of mileage on him. So
he had a lot of mileage from fights. And a lot of mileage from running from niggas too, because you ran from Golovkin for a couple of years, you got that mileage, and then you ran from him in the first fight too, like. Mm-hmm. And then a Benavidez and shit. That's been a couple of years, so yeah, like the mileage is accumulating.
Right. So I mean, obviously we'll see how that goes. How that goes on Saturday night, but yeah, the fuckery was absolutely needed, like I said, and we'll see how it plays out, and see if after the fight, if Canelo and Oscar will have another altercation, cross the fingers that it actually do. That is, unless Canelo doesn't get knocked out or anything like that, and of course, Oscar is gonna need some good news, considering that. His promotion is about to get suits. He's about to get suits.
I mean, the plug don't matter. The plug don't care. Like,
yeah,
good news, bad news. He's getting that call.
Yeah,
he's like, oh, Ryan Garcia. He passed the B sample. All right. Ryan Garcia failed the B sample. All right. Jaime Munguia got knocked out. All right. Jaime Munguia knocked him out. All right. Like, oh, we got. I'll give you the little extra good one on that. We bring out the fish scale for that one,
But like I say, boxing's just been on one this week. Like it's like, I mean, I like I said, yesterday was just such a rarity of fuckery just popping off just like that. Like it just, and it's still ongoing. Like I said, you know, the whole, like, you know, if you're on Twitter, boxing Twitter is just on fire with a lot of stuff on there. It's like, you know, funny thing is too, I saw because, you know, Canelo does have a fan base on there too. I saw some Mexican fans really getting that Oscar, you know, like for saying that, you know, Canelo popped dirty. Like, you know, this shit, like, you know, they didn't want to hear that.
What the fuck? Like, why?
Oh my god! Like they trying to rewrite history. Like, and do not be one of these niggas who's getting that Ryan and then, like, bro, like all these niggas. What is this one picture I seen? And they had the whole Reynoso gym. Like they had fucking.
I saw that.
Yo, they had the Juice poster, but you had Canelo as Tupac. I think Ryan Garcia. You had the whole.
Wait, what did Andy pop with?
You had Oscar Valdez. Well, Andy popped cheeseburgers, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah. Oscar.
Andy Ruiz never popped dirty.
But remember, Ruiz had that video where somebody was putting that needle in his ass, bro.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, you don't play like that, bro. Like, why would you play like that?
Yeah, sticking a needle in your pause.
Yeah, as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sarab, do you know what the fuck I'm talking about? Dude really blew up the fucking steak.
I saw that too.
That Juice poster was hilarious. Okay, I know somebody had to see that shit.
Yeah, I definitely saw that shit. Yeah,
shit was fucking hilarious. Like, I'm here for that. That's why no one can tell me boxing ain't the greatest sport. Because when something happens, the whole world stands still. Because even today, like, the first thing that happened when I go teach boxing, my student asked me first thing, "Oh, Ryan Garcia, you heard about it?" Like, damn, like let me get out the fucking car. Like telling you, like, boxing, when Jake Paul Tyson got announced, did you hear about that? Like, yeah. I mean, I run a boxing podcast. Yes, but they're just people fuck with the sport. Like, y'all just, I mean, Ring Gang knows. I mean, fans know, but I mean, some of y'all don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, and you will know, because like I said, because as I mentioned before, like when we talked about boxing on Monday, the fights, you know, boxing is entering now, a little hot streak of fights, you know, between now and August. So it's like, you know, this shit's only about to get hotter. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you know, this boxing fuckery, it's on one in 2024. Like, ain't no half stepping now. You gotta come with it, or just, you know, you go to the wayside. You know what I mean? So,
damn, he had the Aaliyah song reference, Hot Life Fire. Now you got the ain't no half stepping reference. Like, damn, like we want to do the music that bad, nigga.
I mean, either way, it's all. I mean, like say, I mean, as Mitch before, it's not just boxing that's all like in an uproar. It's the music too. Like this hip hop shit isn't like, it seems like everyone is fucking beefing. Everyone is beefing now, but now it's like you have a beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Like, you know, I mean, granted, like, you know, they've been on each other's songs and shit like that, and just to me, this came out like fucking nowhere, because I mean, Drake set the shit off with push-ups. You know, this is, of course, you know, it was one of the few times I had to let myself listen to a Drake song, because, you know, I don't be willingly listen. That's more of this nigga Rome's thing, like, you know. But
yeah, these little young niggas in the chat, like, I don't listen.
No, I don't mind Drake's music too. I like Drake's music, so I'll listen to it.
I mean, as I got older, I listened to So Far Gone, take, you know, a good amount of his shit, definitely, but, you know, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm more of a K-Dot fan, Kendrick fan.
So what was your first impressions of Drake Push-Up song when once y'all heard it?
It was cool. It was cool.
Right. That's when he's making fun of his shoe size and shit, right?
Yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't terrible. You know, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, and I mean, it was what it was. I mean, you expect only so much from Drake about that shit, you know. So it's like, you know, it's like, and then, you know, you hear Kendrick's with Euphoria, and, you know, and the funny thing is too, like I read so many different reactions to Euphoria in some way, and you know, and we'll touch upon that though. But
man,
Euphoria, he bodied that nigga for 6 minutes, nigga. That was a 6-something minute song, nigga. He bodied him, bodied the fuck out of Drake.
Kendrick won that round to me. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, I had Kendrick winning that round. Kendrick had the more effective diss to me. You know what I mean? I grew up. I don't know what's up with some of these fans saying I need my diss track to be catchy. Some would be catchy, obviously. I mean, you know, hit them up as classic sample and all that shit. But I don't listen to a diss track for to bop my head.
Because I mean, Drake is catering to his Aubrey's Angels fan base where they want to vibe and they want like that's their blueprint and
that back-to-back bullshit. You know,
yeah, no, that's their blue. And listen, it's not just Drake; it's the whole Young Money thing. Because I remember Nicki Minaj said this years ago. This is a quote during the time where she was beefing with Remy. She said, "Young Money, we don't make diss records, we make hit records and diss you on them." That's their whole. They don't worry about disses and shit like that. They're just trying to make great songs and then just throw a little jab here to where you're forgetting about the actual like dissing and just focusing more on the song part.
Yeah, right. Then like the music labels had to step in on that one. Then they had to do some punk smooth shit.
Yes. The Universal came in and blocked Remy Ma's Sheether. So it was taken off of iTunes and all that shit. You know, that's where beef has gotten too commercialized. So the fact where fucking record labels are stepping in to save their golden geese, just like now with Drake doing a cease and desist for Like That. He tried to fucking stop that shit.
Yeah, it's so fucking bitch made. Like dog, like you're a fucking rapper, okay? Like you're like everyone like you get to a number one spot. Motherfuckers is gonna be gunning for your spot.
He's a pop artist. He's not a rapper. He's a pop artist. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And motherfuckers try to treat him like he's like a top. Like I said, that whole shit with the whole Sprite campaign never sat right with me. They try to make him like that. And,
yeah, where they put him up there with Biggie, Nas, and Rakim. Yeah, I remember that bullshit.
Yeah, that was an insult. Like, are you kidding me? And then again with this, and obviously we know what happened with Pusha T. They cut the other people had to get involved on it because they didn't want Drake to be embodied even more on wax and digital or whatever the fuck, And with this one too is like, with K Dot though, that motherfucker like he just like in 3 or 4 different flows, the shit in the intro, like like the motherfucker, like that motherfucker went off like that. Okay, but motherfuckers were talking about.
Yeah, you really liked it like that?
I mean, as a diss track, it was cool. Like I liked it, but I know motherfuckers is like, why couldn't he just rap? Like the motherfucker was using different voices and flowing different.
I know, but see, that's just Kendrick. That's why I've never really been a fan of dude like that. Mm-hmm. And hold on, just to check. What up, Karma Serene? Yeah, and that's the funny part about it. No Frauds wasn't a hit. That shit came and went.
I agree. Yeah, mm-hmm. I agree.
Not a hit at all. Like, but I still remember Seeker.
I agree. No Frauds. Yeah, No Frauds was whack.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm not trying to listen to different pop songs. I'm not trying to listen to Jason Derulo songs to hear a fucking Nicki Minaj feature verse that tries Remy or some shit. Like, no.
Word.
Like, yo, like.
Somebody on, a girl that. On Twitter, a woman on Twitter, a woman of all people put it best. She tweeted, "Niggas on here saying they want to rock their hips to a diss track. Bring back real men."
Yeah, it's like like honestly, like a vibe track, like where you listen to a diss track, you listen to it because you want to listen to some bars, like you want to listen to what niggas like.
Yeah, like the whole dancing shit, and it's a hit and it's a bop. That's like maybe 3rd or 4th on the list. Like I'm listening to bars and disrespect, mm-hmm. the beat, the vibe, overall track. But me too, like this is the one thing I'll say, what I agree with some people saying the song don't really have replay value. It doesn't. Like, and that's the thing, because I even said that with Kendrick last album. Like, it's dope. It's good to listen to that one time, but then you're not really going back to it like that. Mm. And I feel like this song is the same way. Like, it's like he he watches Drake. Like that's not up for debate. If you don't hear the bars and the shit he's saying, like he definitely got him. But it's how you do it too sometimes. Like, and the song ain't corny or whatever, but it's just something that just like he got him.
Yeah, like I mean, talking about how he's no more in Canada, the whole Terrence Crawford drop. How many more black features do you feel that you black enough? Shit like that.
And that was something that made its rounds on Twitter.
Oh yeah. No,
that shit started think pieces all over the world.
At first, I was thinking, okay, Drake's making us half breeds look bad, but he wasn't. I saw a good tweet. He's not. It's not every half breed is maybe not black. He's saying that nigga Drake is not black. I'm just trying to,
saying, flat out. Yeah,
Drake is.
Like
I think Drake is
a lot of light skins and biracials. They really took heat and was like, no, not me.
And I'm only Kendrick to walk out Crawford on.
Yeah, they're like, well, how come How come they don't say that for J. Cole? Why is it only Drake? Oh my fucking gosh! Like,
yeah, I think there's some shit they say that because J. Cole's actually lived in America. He's actually had the American black man experience, whereas Drake grew up in a rich Canadian suburb.
J. Cole,
of course.
J. Cole was a mixed kid in the South.
Where he was like, and you never hear J. Cole talking about, well, Jay was that nigger. Like, come on.
Like, oh my god, like people forgot about that.
I never heard J. Cole say, "Oh, that's my black friend." I never heard J. Cole say, "Oh yeah, I got some black."
Dude, it's shit Drake does that just comes off as like it's like I know, like, and it's funny, like how y'all get at Lil White, but Lil White comes off more hood and authentic and more black than fucking Drake. Like, that's the irony of all of this.
Yeah, true. Like Drake. I mean,
see, at least Pat don't fuck with none of it. Like, that's a real nigga on that.
And the funny thing too with Drake though, because it's like, I mean, honestly, if Drake
fooled y'all niggas.
Yeah, Drake should have probably been like a backpack rapper if that's more of his lane.
Well, that's where he was at first. Because remember,
but blame whoever took Ryan Leslie's career away.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, comeback season, you can tell he clearly bit Fonte. If y'all listen to Fonte, he definitely had a lot of Fonte. There's a lot of Joe Budden. You could hear the influences of those guys, of those quote unquote backpack. I'm just saying, like, he had a different vibe back then, and you could tell.
Yeah, dude, Drake is a rich hip hop nerd.
Yeah.
That said, you know what? I want to fucking participate in this shit that I love with my whole life. So he had the money and the funds to do that. And that's all he really did. Like, he literally just lived his dream on records. He's the dude said, you know what? Y'all say she the baddest bitch. I'm going to get at that. Y'all say these niggas is the coolest niggas. They make the best records. I'm going to make the best records with them niggas. Y'all say this, that. I'm gonna do this, that too. Like, that's literally like, if you like the motherfucker bought Tupac ring with a Pusha T mic, like, like, come on, like, who the fuck? Like, come on, like, it's like he's trying to prove like I deserve to be a part of the culture. The motherfuckers, Ryan Leslie, he keeps sweat with a notepad, like. I don't know why the fuck niggas is ever impressed with dude like that, bro. Like, I just, like, besides a verse here or there, or maybe a chorus or a song or two, like, nothing this nigga has ever done really impressive, like, in a hip hop stand. It just, everything was just always fucking corny, fucking corny, bro.
But it's a vibe because the bitches like it. That's what they always say. It's like
but you got niggas who fucking parade this light-skinned motherfucker around, like, and I'm missing light-skinned season all day, but come on, bro.
I know Paul's, him calling himself Champagne Poppy. You see niggas with, like, orange juice poppy or, like, apple juice poppy.
Like corny ass shit, bro. It's like 21 Savage said, like, wait. Like, niggas ain't really listening to no Drake in the hood, like. Niggas ain't getting active to no motherfucking Drake. Like, yeah, we about to go ride on these niggas. We about to hit the corner store real quick. What y'all want? Oh no, put on that Drake.
That shit don't even sound right.
I ain't even like, what? Really? And it can't be all 4-5 niggas in the car asking for that shit. You might have one nigga, but nah, like he never been that dude where like check your circle of friends if all your niggas is asking requesting Drake in the whip. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Man. I mean, I will say this though. Drake has. I mean, I would have thought Drake would have fallen off by now because like even niggas like Nelly were only good for like 2 fucking albums and he was done. Like, you know, like I'm just surprised that dude's.
Yeah, you gotta remember, industry was different. Nelly stretched that shit out. Then he had features.
Yeah,
then he had the State Lunatics.
Remember he had that sweatsuit shit after he was kind of fell off a little bit. That kind of
like. Then he had a Kelly Rowland song, like
he had the Over and Over. Remember that even that music video?
Yeah, like
it looked a little gay. I ain't gonna lie, pardon me, but I'm just saying it was like the split screen with him and Tim McGraw doing the song over.
Like Nelly easily had more talent than Drake.
Well, you know, I mean,
because it's like who else could you compare Nelly to musically? Like
it's different. And he's from my city where I was like born in. You know, so shouts out to Nelly because he made some classics, bro. Songs at least. I don't know about an album, even though Country Grammar is pretty damn good. But no, I mean, in regard to
Drake, some niggas I just you don't listen to, but I'm respecting Nelly. Like
in regard to Drake, I mean, yeah, you know, given the Ron words with Bluish, there's a lot of different reasons why he's he is who he is. But I get it. I mean, he built a fan base, and he's him, J. Cole, and Kendrick. To me, maybe not to me, but him, J. Cole, and Kendrick, I can see why it's this generation puts them in the mix of their favorite top rappers of their era or whatever.
But the fun things too is they can't even keep it hip hop because they have record labels or J Prince or whoever the fuck or cease and desist letters coming in. Like, well, that takes all the fun out of all these fucking. Or in this case, don't even want because or J Cole like rescinds his fucking song because he was like, nah, we're not gonna do that. Like,
to your point, I was gonna say this. To your point, I'm actually not surprised he still lasted this long because think about it. We've been talking about how he just likes to attach himself to the culture and all of that. And Drake is honestly, part of still being on top, is just following and just doing something that's relevant to today. He's basically chasing whatever is relevant. And as somebody who wants to attach himself to the culture, he's going to just want to look at whatever's hot, say, okay, that's hot right now. So I'm going to just attach myself to that so that I can stay hot. Like, so he's the person. Like,
I mean, niggas can do that. Jay-Z for doing that.
Yeah, see, not everybody can do that, and not everybody wants to do that. But for Drake, that's the perfect. He's the perfect person that would want to do it.
Chilling with Sexy Red and shit. But I will say, I do think.
I feel like how the Gucci Man's done the same thing without really. Being somebody like being corny and shit. Like,
I always assume by now. I ain't gonna lie. I thought maybe by now, maybe even it's still gonna happen. But I always feel like he's gonna parlay or transition himself to back to acting. I always felt like when he falls off, he's going to start doing acting because obviously he was in Degrassi. It's a perfect if he wants to, if he falls off, he could go to acting, and he'll get a push, type of thing because it's Drake. I don't know.
Yeah, you should.
Why when you could already act like a rapper? He's acting like the shit he want to be the most.
He is acting, right? But I'm saying he could be like the Will Smith in the sense. Oh, I'm falling off a little bit musically. Let me get into these movies. Let me fucking
like he's playing the best acting job of his career now, nigga. Like,
right?
Who would trade that? Like, come on.
Yeah, and
when you're an actor and your dream was to be a rapper.
Yeah, and like I said, now because there's so much money in Drake now, they go at lengths just to hide everything about him that's deficient as a rapper. Like they even like, okay, yeah, you diss me, like, so what? I'm saying, we make money over here. Like, they don't even like they don't even let that motherfucker's career die from from diss tracks because which takes all the fun out of it. It's like okay, he's a top nigga right there. How come you don't want to? Drake doesn't move like a rapper. Never has and never will. There's too much. There's this, it's almost like a waste of time and that's how low key Drake kind of gets out of these fucking battles and these attempts on the whatnot.
And that's facts. And what happens is, well, I would say this, too many hip hop spaces give Drake credibility.
Right.
But then when the hip hop part of Drake's career is challenged, that's when niggas is trying to go and try to give him pop accolades and try to put the damn he's bigger artist in this. They try to, you know, make it all, you know, gaudy and shit. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, is it hip hop? Are we grimy? Like, is it street shit? What is it?
Yeah. And like I said, because it's just like, yeah, they just won't let him be hip hop because it's like, yeah, you know, because because eventually if he gets taken out of the game, then it's like the money train is over. It's like, you know, what are we gonna do? So yeah, it's just like watching this. I mean, with the exception, of course, of Meek Mill. Meek Mill was the only one that actually really did get bodied by Drake, and you know, and I lost respect for Meek's pen after that one.
Yeah, see, this is why, like, and agree, but like, this is why, like, the whole niggas look at Joe Buttons as corny. Like, all right, at least a nigga like me. It's when they was talking about, like, the other day, them niggas was talking about, like, the best battle rappers or the best dissers, you know, hip hop, and they was trying to say Drake was top 5.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I don't understand.
That's the shit I'm talking about. Like, y'all try to legitimize Drake. Like, you can't be top 5. Like, and when a nigga brought up Cameron, niggas was like, nah, like, what?
No, it's funny because Cameron and Mace, Gilly, Joe Budden, all these podcast. Hear me out. All these podcast niggas, rappers turned podcast niggas. All, isn't it weird? They all said that Drake won, not Kendrick. It's kind of weird when the general consensus is. Pull the poll up. Good segue, right? Real quick.
Well, you have to understand. Yeah, you have to understand the industry is the industry. Like, you know, it might just.
You know what they're doing. Like, come on, like literally.
It's the same thing in boxing, where like you know certain people are going to say a certain fighter didn't really get robbed, then you know other certain are going to say, nah, he did get robbed. Like everybody got to have their narrative.
4 rappers who've been in battles, you know, Cam, Mace, you know, all these niggas are MCs. Literally all going for all saying, oh no, Kendrick, nigga, Cam, one of your rappers. Cam's like, oh, that this was too long, bro. You made fucking You Gotta Love It by Jay-Z, which is like 8 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? You made this record,
but that was a way better beat, way more comical.
Yeah, no, I mean,
like, come on, bro.
Curtis, you know, I mean, bigger picture. I mean, Cam has records, but it's like
4 minutes.
But you make all these songs where you're dissing, you know, what the fuck? Come on, man, like. These niggas know that's not true. I'm just saying.
No, I mean, but he got a valid take though.
About Kendrick's song being long.
It was too long, like, bro, like
it was kind of long. In pause, it was kind of long. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Like, because he had the first part, which I was like, okay, this is cool, but I hope this ain't gonna be the whole song, cause like I like my diss songs that have a little fire with them.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was setting it up. Like I said, hey, is he going to do some Andre 3000 shit? But then the beat switched, and I'm like, okay, cool. And he starts rapping. And rapping.
rapping.
And rapping. And I'm like, okay. But yeah. Now he's still getting Drake. Like, he's saying some shit now.
He definitely hates that nigga. So I could tell off that. He don't like that nigga.
I mean, I think people would have been more. I mean, people are still receptive to it, but I think if Kendrick was just like, you know, buckle down and just rap normal, I think it probably would have hit more.
That's what niggas wanted, bro. Like, you gotta read the room, like, and Rob G gets it. Like, shout out to fucking Rob, yo. But at the same time, the thing is too, though, that I think Cam and Mace laying close to the Drake shit, not the pop shit, rather Kendrick, and I agree with that. And the way Drake rapped his shit, it was just easy to get, boom. And it's not a catchy song like that. That shit ain't really no bop or nothing. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't play that track. I ain't play either of the songs after. I played them once. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, I only played them shits one apiece, bro. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. And it's crazy because when Eminem dropped his song and he was dissing Benzino, I played that like maybe 15 times. When Benzino responded, I played that like 7 times. Like, even Meg's diss song, I played that at least 3 times.
The one Mace on Cam, when Mace diss Cam on the Oracle?
No, I'm talking about Meg. Meg
Meg.
the Stallion.
Oh, Meg. I thought you meant Mace. They said Mace.
Oh no. Fuck. Okay, even the Oracle I played like 8 times. Like
Oracle, when that pops up, I'll play it again. I'm just saying when that pops up.
Dude, these diss songs, even Rick Ross diss song to Drake, I played twice.
Yeah,
dude, this era of diss songs, they just don't hit like that, man. Like it's lacking like a edge or something. Like it's just niggas rapping. Like it ain't no. Like it's just lacking that punch to it. Like
right.
But then it's like you got to look at the target too. Like it's Drake. Like I mean, how great of a diss song could you make about Drake? It's fucking Drake, bro.
Yeah, no,
I mean, at least you really exalt this nigga like that.
Let me just bring up the pause real quick.
Yeah.
To who won the first round of the battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. We got 59 votes. Check us out on Twitter at Ring Game Radio. It's pretty.
How many votes you said?
59.
59. Oh, word.
83.1% saying Drake and 16.9% for Drizzy Drake.
Hold on, you said Drake twice?
No, Kendrick got 83%, 83.1, and Aubrey Graham has 16.9.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
but it's facts though. Kendrick got him.
It is kind of funny though, just like Beanie Siegel had his beef with Gilly. Gilly tried to get at Wayne. Joe Budden's been in countless beefs. We know Cam and Mason's beefs. And basically.
Okay, see Rob D. Okay, nigga, this motherfucker did say Drake twice.
Did I say Drake twice? Okay. Well,
yes, nigga. I thought
Kendrick 83, Drake at 19. That's 16.
Shout out! I swear we got the best fucking chat, yo. Cause you mean your whole niggas accountable. Cause I'm holding myself high. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, damn, I could have sworn that. That's why I asked. Like. But no, pilot, keep spitting. You good, my nigga? You good?
You good? So I'm just saying, it's just funny. 4 and probably a couple more of these rappers turned influencers, podcasters, all say, they point all these reasons why Drake won the battle one, but obviously the round one. But obviously the general consensus is Kendrick won the first round.
Yeah, they using some different type of meter of success or they're using something else, bro. Like I don't know, like how, like if you're a rap, especially if you're a rapper, Kendrick got Drake on that first round. Like, like if you ever penned a fucking rhyme and recorded that motherfucker in the studio over a beat, you should just know. So that just kind of. I get there's similar lanes and all that, and it's the East Coast and maybe East Coast and Toronto, like New York, all that.
East Coast
I got more of a correlation.
No, it's East Coast adjacent.
Hell no.
Hey man, I don't know. I mean, Pat and PJ pretty close. And you'd be like, you too, like. But yeah, man, like. But it's like all West Coast niggas is saying Kendrick, and everybody else who's like neutral, like South niggas and Midwest niggas, everyone else is like Kendrick. It just somehow just Philly, New York niggas is like Drake, and you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Well, we got Rome popping in near the end of this shit. Rome, what's good?
Yo, what's popping?
Yo, you came
in.
Your
thoughts, man.
Yo, you came in when we've been talking about Kendrick and Drake. Yo, what do you guys say about that?
Who won the first round?
I mean, it's the third round right now.
Well, who won? What's a better song? The Push-Ups or what's his name?
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Like that.
This nigga doesn't want to be difficult. This nigga said like this that. Nigga.
No, Euphoria. Like, what the fuck? You kidding me?
Okay, so we got a Midwest podcast nigga over here turned rapper. I mean, a Midwest rapper turned podcast nigga.
Oh, what? You thought Drake won? color bias?
Nah, fuck no. Nigga, I don't listen to no damn Drake color bias. That Drake is like the only nigga I've never used a light skin bias with. And that should tell you right there.
Both of y'all niggas look Jewish.
Yeah, I ain't got that damn nose, nigga.
But yeah, no, we were just like, yeah, but yeah, we were just talking about this how they they try to pigeonhole Drake into these spaces and how they try to get at Kendrick for using his different his flows and voices and shit like that. Even though, like I said,
I mean,
before
he used everything that niggas hate him for, and he still whooped him.
yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga was rapping backwards, all types of shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just like, I mean, honestly, I mean, I like I said, I hope there is like a round two. That is, of course, if the record labels don't step in and try to stop this, we're trying to get money. So yeah, that type of bullshit. Oh man, so I know like it's about almost an hour and a half or whatever. Anything else anyone just want to bring up real quick before or we just wrap it up? So I know like
Yo,
niggas.
I got one question, yo. Was the shit that Ryan tested positive for something for strength? Or was it like some dog food or some shit?
No, that's a legit the stuff that you got. There's two things, but the Ostarine is absolutely positively legit because I know niggas who took that shit and you could easily buy it. Like if you do a Google search, you could
But
easily.
is it for strength? Is it to like kill somebody type shit?
No, what Ostarine does is I mean, obviously you will gain size and strength though, but it also helps with recomping like the fat in your body. Like you will lose body fat, like visceral body fat, like easy on that stuff.
The nigga was overweight.
I mean, he had to lose more weight. Like you take these motherfuckers. He don't like stay around 155 or anything like that. Like he probably use it to cut some weight. And just didn't cut all the way, or didn't have enough time to cut all the way.
That fight seemed like it was announced for forever.
Yeah.
All that damn selling he was doing.
Right?
Like he needed the fast and trade, motherfucker.
But that Ostarine though, like I said though, that it works because like I said, it does what it's advertised to do. And like I said, to have that in your system is not really a good thing, and to have metabolite of nandrolone is not a good thing either, and that's like because that shit's man-made. Like if you have that in your system, you took that. Like there ain't no tainted. So it's like, yeah, Drake has a lot. Drake better just pray that his B sample is clean.
You said Drake? What?
Oh, I said excuse me. I said Drake. My bad. So, Ryan better say Ryan. See this nigga pilot got me on some on that shit, Yeah.
Everybody's Drake tonight, nigga.
Yeah.
Pilot that left.
Yeah. Ryan better pray that his B sample is clean, which of course is gonna make niggas will probably crash out over that shit too. Like if that shit comes up clean, that nigga's
won't be
gonna
clean.
crash out.
If the first one wasn't clean, the B sample won't be clean either.
Yeah, no. And I told my brother that. My brother's like, wait for the B sample. I'm like, this ain't no John Jones shit. Like, this is like no boxer has gotten clear from his B sample in like a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's like, wait and see. I'm like, nah, like that B sample should be tainted too. And he's gonna get suspended and he's gonna get fined, he's gonna get sued. That's what's gonna happen. But like I said, my brother will learn. He'll learn that shit. But yeah, it's a fucked up situation. Boxing is crashing out. Rappers is crashing out. You know what I'm saying? This is just the year of the crash out. So like niggas don't even they're not even hiding whatever the fuck their problems are. Niggas is just crashing out like this. And we're here for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I watch it. I enjoy it. Because since boxing ain't really giving us no other media besides boxing itself, like this extra fuckery is what would be a boxing TV show or be a boxing video game. So, right, I feel like this extra fuckery is like the consolation prize. Like, all right, fuck it, we'll just crash out, get these niggas something else to talk about.
Absolutely. But yo, before we get up out of here, I know Miss 702. I'm just going back because I know Miss 702 wanted some Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Tubi suggestions. Yo, do we have any suggestions for her?
If it's Tubi, McGraw Ave, you know what I mean, because that's like the Fire Street show, no agenda bullshit. It's authentic, grimy, you know what I mean, that Detroit shit.
Mm-hmm.
For
Amazon Prime,
don't Tubi just use shit that niggas already put out like years ago?
That too, and the originals.
and I mean, if for Amazon Prime, if you have that the second season, because I watched the first season and then I binged the second season. Yo, that second season is fucked. If you like the first season of them was very racial in nature. This one is they're on their serial killer wave, and yeah, it's fucked. They got old boy from The Shy on there as as the antagonist. The tranny lover. He's the antagonist.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he on them. So yeah, like I fully recommend that shit. That shit is fuckery. Like there's some shit.
Ain't the shot coming back soon?
Huh?
That's an ain't the shot coming back soon?
That shit died after the first season.
What's that, bro?
I said the shot died after the first season immediately.
Well, no, it died after this. To me, it died after the second season.
Season, yeah.
Then after that, me and LB just hate watch that shit just for the fuckery. Because now we're so invested in that shit, we can't just like let that shit go. Like we gotta like watch it.
It's too much fuckery. Ahmad Super really not being able to shoot in real life and with like
right?
a gun. That nigga literally shot up the whole warehouse. Hey, that nigga, like, it's just so much. Emmett can never do right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that shit is trauma porn at its fullest. Like it was supposed to be some Chicago shit. Now it turned into a whole bunch of trauma porn.
Yeah. It's like it's so much random. Like that one chick that goes around the damn neighborhood selling weed. Never gets robbed. She just out in the open with it. You never see her with a burner or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No goons. It's like you just. I'm like that shit. Like, man. Like,
that shit is funny. And then for Netflix, obviously, Upshaws, the new season. I always champion the Upshaws because, like I said, it's one of the few non-violent shows I fucking watch.
Yo, it's the only show I love, like with real nigga comedy and they curse and it's like it's all to the point.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I think I watch too much violent shit. So that's like so every time I watch an episode, it's a change of pace.
Yeah, if the Upshaws is a wholesome shit for you, nigga, you need to watch more shit, nigga. Goddamn.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not like LB. This nigga LB watches more violent shit than I do, but it's just
that nigga be watching.
Hold on, wait. You watch? Wait, hold on. Who we talking about?
You nigga.
More dark, disturbing shit. You.
I mean, yeah, I do. Like, what the fuck?
This nigga wake up.
I ain't even seen Upshaws. So okay. Huh?
I said, Shuttleworth will wake up and watch niggas get stabbed and beat up.
I mean, I didn't too, though, but
I got a good movie suggestion. Infested.
Oh shit! Yeah, that
shit goes fucking hard. If you're somebody that doesn't like spiders, this movie will give you fucking nightmares. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this movie made me feel young. Like, it has so many jump scares. It's violently like fucked up with these goddamn spiders. Like, nigga, like
it's in my
one of the best horror movies from either last year or this year.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like
it's French.
Because I know back in the day they had a movie called Arachnophobia, and that movie was fucking raw.
Oh, this kills arachnophobia, bro. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, dude. This is like arachnophobia on crack, and then somebody gave it steroids.
Oh shit!
Like when you see these spiders and the way they multiply and just
Yo, we need to bring that back when niggas when you describe shit it's on crack to describe it as being raw. Like niggas need to bring that back. Like Anthony Edwards, that nigga's like Kobe on crack type shit.
He going off there, like. But yeah, I think that's one of the last most recent films I was like. Yeah, he's right. I'll wake up like 4 a.m. and watch some nigga get stabbed in the neck and eyes and shit. Like nigga, like what is wrong with you? Like,
it's
but
the way
yeah,
of the
that
world.
shit is serious.
Yeah,
The fuck. Oh, I finally seen Monkey Man. Like, yeah, it's about a 6-7. Like, it's stylish, but it needed like more. Like the fighting, it needed more to it. Something about it, like it's lacking something.
I mean, the fighting was violent, but yeah, it's like the pacing and the shaky cam kind of like was a little bit too much at times. Though I enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed it. Like it was just, But let's put it this way. Like I said, if I didn't watch any other Indian action movies before, I'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" Because I think just watching RRR and all them other shits that were on Netflix got me in my mind. Okay, at least I know what to expect from Monkey Man.
And that's like I've seen much better shit than this. Like this, yeah. Like if you're familiar with those type of movies, then yeah, I definitely recommend it. If you like action, like fighting, yeah, I fuck with it. Like it's decent enough to to watch.
But speaking of a movie that
there's
I
better
know,
shit.
Yeah, speaking of a movie that I know that should be coming, I know that they're filming that should be coming out this year, The Platform 2. Because, like I said, just want to make it because every one of us,
for real?
Yeah.
every one
And
of
Squid
us in here-
Games, nigga.
In American or what?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna follow the same concept, the same disgusting concept as the first movie.
No, but I'm saying, is it shot by the same people?
Yeah. It's gonna be on Netflix. Like
I think it was like Spanish, Italian, or some shit that it was. Some shit.
I mean,
I think it was like I think Spain or something. Like it was with. Yeah, he's right. But but well, when is that coming out? Like, yo, like I know that's one we're definitely gonna revisit. Like we all gotta watch it and
Yeah, we're all gonna watch that. We're all gonna review that shit because
that's a classic episode, the first one.
Yeah.
Like,
that platform nasty.
And niggas is like eating breakfast, watching that shit. Like, yo,
that nasty ass fucking movie, yo.
Angel Hall, Ashanti or Alicia Keys, who is more beautiful? Hard choice. Both women are beautiful. That's random as hell. But
Alicia Keys
Ashanti.
Alicia Keys.
What?
If you walk into
you on Keys?
If you walk into a hotel lobby and you just see that long ass braids on the piano playing some beautiful shit, and you just see Ashanti standing over there, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to holla at Ashanti, nigga.
See, nigga, you was wrong with the industry, nigga. Talent trumps all, nigga.
What do you mean? Like Ashanti not talented?
Not just standing there talented and just.
She look talented, nigga.
She look like she could sing, or she look like a good time.
Look like she could run track too.
Ain't she pregnant?
Yeah. Oh, see, you didn't say that. Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I imagine in a prime, they didn't say like who look better right now. Like, come on,
nigga, she not 19 no more.
The Alicia Keys ain't either.
Nigga, but Alicia Keys always had the old milfy look, nigga.
Old milfy look. What the fuck, nigga? This nigga, damn. It's like pilot left and you turned into pilot. This nigga said, "Oh, nah, what the fuck? I've never seen like, nah, man. Come on, bro. Really?"
Yeah,
like Alicia Keys is like cool. Like she look good, nigga. Come on.
Yeah,
but Ashanti's Ashanti, nigga.
But that was a random ass question, though.
Random as hell. Like I seen Ashanti in person. Like that fineness is confirmed to me. So like,
yeah, I've seen Alicia Keys in person. Like I said, this is the long braids, fedora wearing, all the little tomboy, smoky voice version. Like
If you see one light-skinned John in braids, you seen them all, fam. I'm just saying.
Hey, nigga, like shit.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm just saying. Like, no hate.
Word.
I'm sure someone say that about the light-skinned niggas. It'd be like, well, you see one, you see Exhibit and Mac 10 look like brothers. Like, huh? Like, and I've heard shit like that.
Oh man, yo, that's just that's classic.
Hey, was the BMF finale tonight, or did they do it like next week type bullshit?
I'm thinking it's tonight. Let me just double check. If it is, we'll wrap this up so I can go get my midnight snack and try to watch this or watch the X-Men shit first because shit's
X-Men, bro.
Shit's about to be because someone's gonna spoil that shit for me and I'm gonna be upset. Oh no, that's not tonight. Yeah. It's next week.
Ah.
Well, fuck it. I got X-Men tonight. unless of course it leaks, because you know how the stars be sometimes. Sometimes that shit be leaking. But I guess I'll be watching X-Men tonight after this. But yeah.
Well, damn, you got something good to look forward to, then, nigga. That's you gonna want to play the damn the game after that for the Sega Genesis, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, I have my emulator, nigga. I have all the Sega games in the world, bro.
You gonna play Clone Wars, nigga. Or the I had the arcade one on PS3. I can't cause Clone Wars ain't have Nightcrawler in that, right?
I thought it did.
It did?
Clone Wars. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure
I knew part 1 did.
Where's Nightcrawler?
I know it had Beast, Cyclops.
It's been 2 Clone Wars. Because I definitely played all these fucking X-Men games via my neighbor who actually did have a Sega Genesis. The Sega.
Damn.
Nightcrawler
actually had a Sega, so
yeah. Nightcrawler was Beast, Cyclops, Gambit, Nightcrawler, Psylocke, Wolverine, and Magneto.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember Magneto being in it inside. Like I forgot. Damn, so Nightcrawler was in that one too. Okay, yeah, like I
sure was, yeah.
And I was a damn so that's a motherfucking lineup, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, I was using Wolverine though. Fuck the bullshit, yo, nigga. But Nightcrawler
I was using Wolverine, but now when you free Magneto, like you gotta fuck with I be fucking with Magneto too.
Yeah, well, Magneto was unlockable after I forgot what level though, like because you couldn't use him.
The Asteroid M level, like because you gotta fight Exodus and shit.
Hell yeah.
And then it's like you gotta fight Magneto. You chasing them in the rooms. They like like fuck this metal nigga, like like yeah. So.
Yeah,
but yeah, Wolverine and Magneto, like that's a squad. Like
I might
Wolverine Beast.
I might have to run that shit back this weekend. Like it's real shit.
Bill Haney, damn. I know this shit. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna troll like y'all want tonight because the show about to wrap right now.
Yeah,
bro.
Yo, seriously, yo, Bill, you should have made your when we were talking about you earlier, Bill.
Yeah, you didn't show up then, like.
Yeah, 2 hours ago we were talking about it. We went to whole lengths about that shit. Everyone crashing out and shit. But yeah, let's get ready to wrap up so we can get up out of here, man. My stomach is
Fatal Fury coming out early 2025. Yeah, that shit should be fired. Yeah.
No, we definitely need a video game episode because I know Kang Sung, he'd be on here with this video game. We definitely need that. Whether it's some old school shit or some new shit, like or in between, that we need to get a video game episode going. But because I think Pilot already left. He's probably having internet issues. So King Pete, man, you have any final thoughts? Because I know you're like under the weather. So
wrap this shit up.
There we go. You heard that. Rome, you got any final thoughts, bruh?
When I see you next to Sexy Red, I think you see 2 bad bitches.
Bars.
That nigga.
And he got him because like Drake do be cheesing hard and act like a baddie friend or something from an IG story, nigga. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that nigga said, I think you pop ass with him. I think it's crazy. I think Kendrick went crazy, but yeah. I feel like Drake don't respond, nigga. It's a wrap. He Pusha
Then
T
he said he's
your
supposed to
ass.
be dropping tonight.
No, he got Pusha T. He better not.
Hold on, Pusha T dropped something tonight too.
No, I'm saying he got Pusha T'd.
He got Pusha T, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, like he got ether to the point where it's like nigga just don't respond and just take the bow gracefully before you get destroyed and you lose your whole fan base.
god damn.
Yeah, well,
Touche. Nah, I just yeah. Yeah, it's probably better that way. It's like, what else the fucking could he say, nigga?
And it's crazy. And King P, real quick, nigga. If Drake would have done this shit and lost to Kendrick before our battle, I wouldn't have picked him.
Oh wow.
This
I wouldn't
nigga,
have
man,
picked him.
yo,
You
this
shouldn't have picked him to begin. You shouldn't have picked him to begin with.
that's
Facts.
also true.
In an R&B battle, no less.
Nah. Yeah, that was sabotage to the nth degree.
Damn, y'all niggas go life and death everywhere. Everyone trying to convince us he's so hip hop, but then y'all damn put him in an R&B. The irony.
Yo, real talk. Yo, LB, your final thoughts?
Oh man, just another nice night of boxing. Looking forward to Saturday. See what's good. That should be an interesting night since it's been an interesting week so far, and not nan punch was thrown. There's a lot of verbal blows. I mean, a lot of 16 bars and hot takes.
Right.
And, you know what I mean? Like, niggas is just getting vicious out there. Niggas is sounding like Prime Big L on a random mixtape instrumental, nigga. Like, niggas just vicious with it. So, yeah, I hope that energy just transpires in the ring. Like, Canelo, you doing all that barking, do that shit against Munguia. And Munguia, you was laughing and too happy. Like, you don't know what the fuck going on, bro. Nigga beefing with your promoter and you cracking, are you laughing? Hey, wake the fuck up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Seriously.
like you on this nigga's side, son. Like, come on, bro. But yeah. Other than that, put up more boxing content, got some more training, you know what I mean, more footage. I got my lightweight, you know what I mean, improving. So, getting that little 1, 2, 3 left hook in there, you know what I mean? So, so I'm post up more of that journey and ain't started with you talking all that bullshit on Twitter about Devin Haney. I'm right here. I thought about getting a hitbox now. Nah, this nigga. I ain't talking shit all I be liking some posts now, but I don't I've said what I had to say about that shit. Like, I don't do all that posting shit, nigga. Like, niggas know Ring Gang stand on them podcasts. Like,
Right.
But yeah, just keep tuning in. We got more shit on the way. See y'all later, my niggas. Good show. RingGangRadio.com forever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously we're everywhere now. We monetize. So, like I said, I know you see that banner scrolling across your that screen, like I'm saying, we got that John Blaze shit that you want and need. So yeah, listen, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends to do the same. We can all be friends, you know what I'm saying?
Get them likes up.
Exactly. The likes up and
get them ones up.
And then the dollar bill. We got the dollar bill button on there. So yeah, press that whenever you hear some real shit on one of the videos. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're looking forward to boxing on Saturday and Monday too, because I took Monday off for the Monster card because yeah, I need to. Monsters got to the point where I will do that now. So yeah, can't wait to get this good fucking weekend of boxing or whatever, just to start some shit. Excuse me, damn, I get hiccups. Start some shit up and whatnot, and
it's a hiccup cough.
Yeah, stay tuned, man. That's a hungry hiccup, nigga. I need to get some food, yo.
Oh shit.
But yeah, for myself, Pat Scorpio, the England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega P, for Conscious Pilot, who's probably in the pilot verse and whatnot, and then for Rome Top 5 coming in, adding his little bars and whatnot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, We talk about it. So until next time, peace. And Bill Haney, next time come in there a little early. Come in a little earlier, you know, with your fool ass Earthman and 50-0 shutter 50-0 in the streets.
Nigga, he would have lost PEDs or not, nigga.
That defense, nigga.
But yeah, so peace.